YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be an unboxing video. Yay! So this is a new experience for me. This is the first time I have purchased from Rebag, and I got into this because of another luxury YouTuber out there, and her name is Amy Michelle Luxury. I will link her channel below, but she was telling me about all these amazing deals that she has found on Rebag. And so what did I do? I started looking and I found what I thought was an amazing deal. Now with Rebag, there are some items that are final sale. So not only did I order from Rebag for the first time, but I also ordered something that was final sale. And when an item is final sale, it's basically been marked down enough that Rebag isn't making much, if any, money on it. And so they don't want to hassle with sending it to you and you sending it back, so they just mark it final sale. There may be exceptions like there are with other companies like The RealReal if something is grossly misrepresented. But according to many people I've spoken with, Rebag is very reliable with their descriptions, much better than Fashion File. And so I went ahead and took the plunge after I requested additional pictures, which I got to see. And I am just tingling with excitement to open this box. So without further ado, so I just said without further ado, but I want to do a quick wardrobe change. So wardrobe change achieved. I am now in pink. And pink is the color of the day, and I can't wait to show you why. First, I want to show you these beautiful pink roses that I was sent generously by Rose Forever, and they are the sponsor, I guess you could say, of this video. I'm not being paid to say anything about them, except for the fact that they did give me this beautiful domed bouquet for free. There are 35 roses, and they should last more than a year, according to not only Rose Forever, but many YouTubers who I've watched who have experienced them lasting longer than that. They are real roses, and they're preserved with natural oils, and I think that they are just stunning. So I do want to let you know that if you go down into the description box, I will have a discount code and a link if you like what you see and you would like to purchase a bouquet for yourself or as a gift for somebody else. I definitely would recommend them. This is my second bunch. I have this set back here that's in the acrylic box, and it's been sitting there and I've enjoyed it very much. And I'm so excited to add this to my Rose Forever collection of bouquets. And they don't smell really like anything. They don't smell like chemicals or anything like that. So if you're sensitive to the smells of flowers, like my mom is very allergic, you don't have to worry because they are almost odorless. I picked pink because I thought it would look really pretty in my closet up on the shelf behind me. I've created some room with all of the sales of handbags that I have had lately. And speaking of sales of handbags, I have used those funds to purchase what I'm unboxing today. So now let's really unbox this beauty. I'm so excited. All right, moment of truth. Did Rebag do me right? They packaged it awfully nicely. Got some tissue paper, have a dust bag, and then there was also padding below it. Here is the Rebag gift bag, and then if I go ahead and pull out the handbag, it is wrapped in plastic. And then it has its own dust bag, and this is a Valentino handbag. If you can't read that, and I certainly can't by looking at myself in this screen, it is a Valentino handbag, my very first one, and it is one of the Roman Stud bags. And it looks like the color doesn't quite match my pink, but it is a stunning shade of pink. And it's actually, I think, pretty close to the color of the roses. Here we go for reference. Look how beautiful that is. So I recently let go of some of my Coach handbags, and one of them was a soft tabby by Coach in the color Candy Pink. This is definitely a pinker pink than Candy Pink. Candy Pink actually matched this particular jacket. So you can see that this is more of like a bubblegum pink. It is still available on the Valentino website, and I believe it's over $3,000. And after tax all in for this, I think I paid like $17.15. So on Rebag, you can get some amazing deals. And what's really cool is that this particular handbag was marked very good condition, and normally I would only look at excellent or pristine or great, but this one was marked very good. And honestly, I am not seeing anything to worry about with this handbag. I asked them for extra pictures, and they showed me that this little zipper pull on the inside had a little bit of glazing wear where the leather meets up with the zipper head, but I'm not seeing it. I mean, it's something you have to zoom in with a camera. They also showed me that on the inside, I think on the back side of the zipper tape, there might be a little bit of glazing separation right there. But with my somewhat blurred vision and even my fingers trying to feel it, I can't find it. So I think it might have just been a shadow in the picture. This bag is 100% leather. It's leather inside this pocket. It's leather inside that pocket. It's leather inside the middle. It's a big open compartment. In the photographs, the only thing that I saw besides that glazing issue was that the inside of this plate was a little bit scratched, but it's on the inside of the handbag. And looking at it, I mean, I am just not seeing a single thing that is off with this. The only thing that I have noticed is that this particular stud is a little bit crooked. But when you look at the bag like this, I mean, it's fabulous. I don't think anybody's gonna look at that and see that that's a little crooked, except for me. And if I got it brand new from the boutique for what it retails for, which this tag says $28.15, but I believe now it's over $3,000, like I said. If I got it from the boutique and it had a little bit of a crooked stud, I would exchange it. But getting it for this deal, I'm a-okay with that. You can always attribute things like that to saying it's handcrafted. You know, you're going to have to expect variations with handcrafted items. And whether or not that's true, I kind of assume that it is with the application of these studs. And so, you know, humans are not 100% perfect, believe it or not. So just like with Fashion File, Rebag puts their own tag on this, but this item was final sale. So regardless of whether or not this is attached, they will not accept a return. Like I said, if something happened in transit where it got horribly damaged, I'm sure that they would work with me, but that didn't happen, thank goodness. So this chain is actually removable and it is adjustable. So you can hook the two sides together by meeting the openings up, kind of like the Givenchy Antigona, except for I think that this is a little bit more secure because I haven't heard of the strap coming apart on these like I have with the Antigona. But what I like is that you can double it up like this and wear it as a shoulder bag. And I think I will probably wear it like that. This handle here is also fully detachable. There are little O-rings on here that just clip on and off. And so whether or not you wear this crossbody, shoulder, or top handle, you can remove both of the carrying mechanisms and configure it however you want. I think that this is the way I am going to configure it. I'm just loving that. I have to squat down a little bit for you to see me all the way, but you can see this is it on the shoulder. What a perfect place to hit me. I'm 5'8" and about 145 pounds, and I absolutely love that. Let's go ahead and give it a try crossbody. I think that you can do this a couple different ways. So you can have it going crossbody like this, where you still have the piece in the middle that you can pull up and double at any time. But if you want a longer crossbody, I think there's one more option. I'm gonna just check and see. So yes, you can clip this strap directly onto this ring, and I think that might give you a little bit of extra clearance. That makes it a much, much longer crossbody. But instead of being hooked to the rings that hold the top handle on. It's hooked to the rings that are attached to the top handle. So it's just a matter of whether you like that or not. I like it better the other way. But this is certainly a great option, especially if you need that extra length because you're super tall, or if you're just built differently than me. When I look at these studs, and I did take a break to examine them, I am not seeing any damage to speak of. There's no corner wear. The leather, it is super, super soft, but it doesn't feel fragile to me. And I would say that the risk of color transfer is probably high on this bag, but I do think that the studs somewhat protect it because it will keep it away from your body maybe a little bit. It's so soft though, like you can see, I think it will mold to the body, so I wouldn't count on the studs doing all the work. I'm definitely going to apply the Collinil Carbon Pro to this bag. I had Amy ask me recently whether I preferred Collinil Carbon Pro or Apple Guard. And I love them both, but I would say Collinil Carbon Pro has a slight edge for me because the mist that comes out is just finer and applies more evenly than the Apple Guard does sometimes. And both are relatively odorless within just a few minutes after applying them. And I haven't had any issue with either of them other than that the Apple Guard sometimes will spray out bigger drips. And when that hits a bag that has Vachetta, that can leave a spot, and that scares me just a bit. I have found though, if I do get one of those spots, that if I just let it dry and don't keep applying more and more and more of the Apple Guard, then it will go away. So if you do get a drip on a bag of Collinil Carbon Pro or Apple Guard, make sure you stop. Do not keep applying because you will ruin your chap or whatever it is you got the drip on if you keep putting more of that on there. So I could not be more happy with this beauty. I mean, like I said, she's stunning. The only defect that I see is that this stud is just slightly off center, but when you look at it, I don't think anybody is going to notice that, but me, I know it's there. I have found that most of my handbags have some sort of small imperfection, and if I just let it go, like they say in the movie Frozen, and just enjoy the bag for what it is, I can get past that as long as I am getting a deal. If I'm paying full retail price at Louis Vuitton or wherever, I am not going to be happy with those imperfections. But if I'm getting a deal, heck yeah, I would take this bag for the price I paid 7 days a week. I mean, Rebag's really good about writing if there's an odor. They're really good about writing if there's corner wear. And so, you know, if you see a bag on their site, you know, just make sure to zoom in on all the pictures and you may be pleasantly surprised. Don't just rely on the descriptions, because sometimes when it says exterior scuffs, it might be like a tiny bit of lint that they found on the inside of the flap that can be wiped away, literally. So I think that'll do it for today. I can't remember the name of this pink. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen right here. If you've been thinking about one of these bags, to go for it. I can do another video in the future to show what's inside or what I can fit inside. I do want to see if I can find an organizer in my collection that will fit her, and if not, then I may order one. And so I want to wait for the video till I figure out how I'm going to pack her. But if you like this video about this beautiful pink Valentino Roman Stud bag in the size medium, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it, and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there's the same, is the @ then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.